Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Happy Thursday, I think. We're doing something a little different today than our normal Pokemon stuff. We're going to be playing through The Last Flame. It is a Teamfight Tactics styled auto battler that I've been loving. I'm currently trying to unlock everything, and then we'll progress through the difficulties. And it also gives me more time to like experiment with all the characters and stuff. So as we go through, I'll kind of like try to explain it and see how badly we fuck up, because it'll be a lot. But this is a very solid game. I loved Teamfight Tactics when it came out. It was just a little fast for me. And a little cluttered. Which is why I tended to drift more towards things like Hearthstone Battlegrounds and even Storybook Brawl for a little bit. But since this is single player, I get all the time in the world to figure out my strategy. Alrighty. So at the beginning, you get to pick two characters. They all have... They're either ranged or melee. And then there are little tags here to kind of help you identify what they do. And then each character has a passive ability, which is here, and then an active ability. The active abilities don't change, and neither do the first passive abilities. But at levels 4 and 6, as they kind of level up, you'll get access to new passive abilities that could really change how things go. So... I like Chris. So what Chris does is he heals with his passive. So the more spell power, the more he heals. And then his ability, which happens when the mana gets full, he shoots out orbs, and the more he's healed between casts, the more orbs that get shot out. Which is really cool. And Cora works with summons. Yeah. So there aren't too many melee. Atrios. We could go with like Alec and Nox. They both do bleed. So the way debuffs work in this game is they're not damage over time. They're more amplifiers. So bleeds, if we look at it, on chance to increase the attack damage dealt by... Like, bleeds increase how much attack damage is dealt, and then critical strikes always get that multiplier, which is kind of nice. Alex is a spellcaster, or Alec is a spellcaster. Every time he attacks, he has a chance to generate a third of his mana, which is helpful because his best ability scales off of maximum mana. So we'll actually try this. I really like Chris, but we'll do this instead. And then, just like most roguelikes, you have artifacts that are kind of like passive buffs. This could be helpful. The trophies are how you get lots of new experience, like more experience on your characters. Each trophy is 5 experience. So like at most we could get 20 of those, which would be 100 experience, which isn't nothing. Gargoyle Souvenir, extra attack damage on a bleed build could actually be really nice. So every time we visit a floor, we get more of this, and then whenever we enter a campfire, it loses half of its stacks. We want at least one campfire, because you get some benefits from that. So it'd be like there. There aren't really that many. I think I'm going to go with Dino Skull. Still lets us use campfires. Campfires, just like most roguelikes, you can heal at or upgrade your team. You also get an Origin, which is like a bigger passive buff. It's usually like conditional. Alright, one nice thing about this game is as you're hovering over a path, it keeps lit up what you'll still have access to, which is kind of nice. So I kind of like this route here. Let's just get a fire at the end if we want, and then we get like 2 elites, and... Oh, this doesn't link up. This could work. Elite shop, we go like this. Give that a shot. Maybe we can adapt on the fly. At the beginning, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, it's the team fight tactic style board. You can right-click on enemies. So like this guy tells you what he's going to do. We just put him up front. You can't place directly next to enemies. You have to be at least 2 tiles away. First fights are kind of gimmies. And then for the first couple, you get your standard reward, and then you can recruit a hero to try to help you out. Every time the hero critical strikes with an attack, all heroes gain attack speed. That could be kind of cool. So it's an attack speed caster. Or no, critical strike caster. Who then can heal. Vinrak is a tank, or melee, and then like a physical damage dealer. So Ethereal scales off of like Burns is the debuff that increases that damage. He kind of scales off of attack speed because they do extra damage, and then he also scales off of max mana. Let's go with that. We might be able to find some relics and stuff. So like already we have this spell power and max mana, which is perfect for Alec, who scales off of spell power and max mana. And then so Vinrak probably wants attack speed and max mana. Maybe some attack damage too. We can grab this. Gives them a little bit of this or this. So for Nox... Nox gets critical strike damage, so we definitely want to stack crit strike on him. But we don't have any of that here. Let's just go this attack speed, and then we'll put that on. Well, we'll put this max mana on you. And then the attack speed on you. And we can progress through. So again, the first couple are just like throwaway fights that let you get your first batch of heroes. So Abomination and Abomination. So you can put like Nox there and there. I'm going to position it like this so the beams hopefully hit the melee guys. Perfect. Again, nothing to it. Nalua also scales off of range, or off of bleed. So she gets magic steal. So at range, that's interesting because we don't really want her taking damage. But she also consumes some health. We'll go with her. She's more like a standard AP. So Surge is something some characters have. So this is kind of cool. Attack speed, and then there's also a chance for bleeds and shocks to do something else. So the rare items you can combine with common and uncommon. So we can do this. And then they become one. They just combine their effects, but it's a way to combine items so they don't take up as much. One thing I don't like is after you buy, like, to go through all the rewards, you have to hit proceed. You can't just go straight to the map. We could still do this. But yeah, I think this is fine. So again, Skeleton Archers, whenever he casts, you get stuff to his target, and they heal. Okay. So Alec and Nalua can stay in the back. Vinrak we can put like there. Nox we can put like there. You know, let's show off the trophies. So trophies are experienced. They give 5 per. We're actually just short on a couple of these. But we can just do like 3 here. You also get 2 experience at the end of every fight. We'll show that off after this one. You can also see like the damage on the right for your party. So here we go. 2. So this is Alec. We want max mana and spell power stuff. So this guy can summon stuff, which gives him a little more spell power, which is cool. Don't really need lifesteal. So yeah, we'll go for the spell power summons. And for Nox, same summons. He doesn't really care about spell power though. Don't really care about spell power. Here we go. Yeah, more critical strike for him. Oh, and we forgot about that. So finally we have Luco, Zanmar, and Ralph. So Luco has Omni crit, which means the spells can crit too, which is kind of cool. All heroes gaining 10 attack damage whenever the hail crits could be huge, because we have our two guys up front that want attack damage. Zanmar's range, he attacks quickly, and then can do ethereal damage for spell power. And he scales off of shock, which we don't really do. And then there's Ralph, whose attack does an AoE. He also has Omni crit. So it's either Luco. If we use Frost, Frost amplifies spell damage, which would be from like Alec and Nalua. Let's go with this. Let's go with Luca. We're already kind of scaling crit, so if we find any like global crit modifiers, oops, keep forgetting about that. So extra spell power and hit points, mana regen, critical strike chance. That's going to be huge for us. Attack speed and spell power, and then crit damage. Attack speed and spell power could be interesting on Luco or on Vinrak. Vinrak wants mana. Attack speed lets Nalua like get to max mana faster to keep casting that, but I think we're gonna put it on Luco. You can also re-roll. So your flame in the bottom left here is kind of like your health. When it leaves, you're done. Flame goes down whenever a hero is defeated in battle, and you can spend it to like re-roll some stuff. So the critical strike, kind of just want to put it on Nox. Yeah, because that's like a snowball effect for him. Attack speed and spell power. And we don't have any of these smaller ones, like the heirlooms or recipes to combine with anything yet. So there's like our group for now. It's not bad. We could probably make it work. Giant Bat. Okay. And then there's the Spectre in the back. We have 3... trophies, which I don't think gets us anywhere. We can do this. He'll level up after here. So Luco, Vinrak, Nalua stays in the back. Alex stays in the back. Nox can go like... I mean, we could probably put like Nox here. See if he goes after the Spectre. And then just do like this. The last... so enemies will usually target whoever's closest. And the last unit you place in their range, if they're tied for the closest, will be who they focus on. So if I placed him, like, here, this bat will go over, but if I replace them, the bat will refocus on that. So Alec's ability is that, like, blood spiral you see around... Yeah, that one that you see around everyone. So this is Vinrak. Is he getting shields? No, he wants max mana. For 20% attack damage. That could be good. There's also opportunities to swap passives between... units. I don't think so. Spell power. Whenever the hero drops below 50%, they gain 15 lifesteal and 30 attack damage. That actually seems pretty solid. We'll go with that. Pick an item. Ooh, an heirloom. All right, so 25% attack speed, but he loses 30 hit points a second. Every critical strike to wear gains 5 defense. That could turn Nox into like a pseudo tank. Let's grab that. Or like Luco as well. Since Luco has Omni crit, I'm imagining it works for that too. Every critical strike to wear. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it on Luco. So we can take this and put it there. It's also like up to 57% crit chance now, which is nice. Okay. So if we take here, we can still go like the harder one, and then the elite, and then the question mark, and then a flame, probably. So this is a campfire and 2 elites. This is... Let's do this one. Let's get to the other elite. Okay, so Thief Devils, they stun. That's right. We have 3 trophies. I don't think anyone's there. No. So now the one can stay there. Vinrak. Luco. We can just kind of do this. What's their other ability? Steals 1 gold every time it attacks. And then, okay. That should be fine. There's the stun. Luco's... Do we win this, right? Yes, but we lost some flame for it. But every 4 seconds, the wearer shields the lowest for mana regen. We don't really have many things they're doing mana regen. Summoner's Cloak. We don't really have summoning stuff either. And we have a couple of those drakes. We're not really surging. I'm going to reroll these. Again, we don't really have mana regen. Yeah, we look. There's like 3 mana regen on Nalua. That's something, actually. Magic Steel and Spell Power. Let's give that a shot for Nalua. And then here's another relic. All heroes gain attack damage for every... We're not really going to hoard trophies, though. So all enemies start with 15 bleeds, which is great, but then the bleeds are capped. Gain -2 max mana. No. We want things to have max mana. I guess that's a hex style buff, though. So, like, we could pay... It's not team-wide. Or 500 shield. You know, let's go with that. Let's give that a shot. And then... Let's try this on Nalua. So Campfire, here we get our origins. These are like the buffs I was talking about. Heroes gain critical strike chance, but their max mana is increased by 50%. That might actually be okay. We have 2 things that scale off of max mana. And like 20% crit chance is kind of huge. Bonus max hit points, all summons. We're not shielding that much. Let's go with this. So yeah, we can enchant to upgrade the rarity. It does cost some flame, so we'll just like rest to be okay. Alright, so this jumps up and down when you know you have an upgrade, so we can do Nalua. Where's Luco? Luco's only at 4, so yeah, let's do Nalua. They gain a shield. We're not surging. The hero's attacks have an additional time. I'm not happy about those. But at least this would have a chance to get more mana. So do that. So -2 max mana, but you lose attack speed. So if we take like Luco, well, let's put Luco here. We're going to take Nalua there. We want Alec to be safe. Nox, and then... Yeah, we want Alec to be safe, so... Vinrak can take him. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Seems to be going alright. So you can also look at Fight Recap, which is kind of cool. So Naliwa did a ton, Vinrak did a lot. Luca's not really doing much yet, but we're also putting, like... Yeah, we also put defense on there. I like that you can see the stats for this. And Nox didn't really do anything, but that's fine. Attack speed and mana, that's Vinrak. Attack damage and crit chance, attack speed and hit points. Mana regen and max mana, that is Alec. So we can, like, take these. So the mana regen there, and then, like, this would be on Vinrak. So we still got to get, like, more crit on Nox and stuff. But I don't feel like we're overlapping all that much with what we need. I mean, 15 additional... 15 additional trophies would be big. And we have 13 now, so we can upgrade Luco to be sure. Gains critical strike damage per bleed. I mean, everything crits. Every 3 attacks inflicts frost. Mana regen for every 3 max mana. I feel like that's going to be helpful. Okay, and then we have 10. So that's Nox. That's Vinrak. Don't think Vinrak wants that. Spell power or defense? It could be Magic Steel too, actually. Does Magic Steel work on ethereal damage? And ethereal damage, yeah. Let's give him a little more drain tankiness. And then with 5 left, that's worth 25 points. Do it on Alec. He gets spell power. That works. Okay, so Naliwa, we're going to put here. Where's the other one? Somebody's standing on it? Somebody's standing on it. Do this. And then... So you have a defensive ritual. Okay. So we can kind of just put everyone up in front, and then Alec is fine there. Let's put this here so Luco can go in like that. All right, we already lost somebody. I think it was Nox. Does Luco survive? No. Okay, so we lost some flame there. Okay, so Nox is the one that went down. Critical strike chance, but minus damage. Critical strikes generate mana. I'm thinking Nox or... Luco? Don't care about Surge. Ethereal damage, that's also a big one. But that'd probably be for Vinrak, who's attacking... No. I'm tempted to go... Conjured Arbalist. Well, you can't just use recipes straight up, unfortunately. Yeah, I think ideally it'd go on Luco or Nox. So we can do a campfire, or we can do an elite. Let's do an elite. And alright, we have a ton of these now. So we can get a couple people up to level 3. Now he was lifesteal, mana regen. She gets this, yeah. Let's give her mana regen. We have 10 left. Defense, attack speed, critical strike chance. Or magic steel. Magic steel actually seems kind of nice. Give a little bit of sustain through that. And then 4 left. I don't think he's going to make it, but he will after this. So we do this, and then Nalua can go there. We can put Nox here. Then right here. Purple Spectre, remove 2 mana. Defensive Ritual. Okay, that's actually okay all around. Okay, Vinrak needs a little bit more sustain. Like, we don't really have a pure tank. We have a lot of, like, drain tanks we're kind of building. So this is Nox. Attack damage, lifesteal, or crit chance. These are all really good options. Let's go lifesteal. Attack damage and defense, spell power and mana. That's amazing for Alec. Attack speed defense, attack damage defense, max hit points in defense. Go with that for now. So for this, actually don't have anything I like really want to combine with it right now. Like, this is big. Gives him a ton of spell power, and like he just has the base items here. So we just do that for now. Shield, yeah. Okay. We can move on to our first relic. Wingstaff, all heroes gain regen but lose attack speed. Attack speed, this is another one of the setup, the 2 Hextile buffs. Burn? We don't really apply burn. Although, hold up. Here with the highest max mana gains 4 spell power plus 4% spell mana per max mana. You have 14. That's 56 plus 56%. I mean, I gotta try it. That's a lot of spell power. Okay, so Poison Breath. He always targets the lowest hit point hero, and then there's these guys back here. So Nalua. Let's put Luca there. You have 1,100. Nalua has just 1,000. Okay. So if the Hydra comes to, like, here and targets Nalua, we should be outside of the cone. And then these guys, best targeting, so we want to spread out a little bit. So maybe put him here. Can Nox handle those on his own? I'm not sure he can, actually. So if we go Vinrak here. That splits the focus, and 2 aren't focusing down 1. We don't have any trophies. We don't have any standout items. Oh! I didn't know Nox only had 950 hit points. Okay. Maybe we can fix that at some point? I mean, he's actually fine? I was not expecting him... Okay, that explains a lot. Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna... He'll probably only increase by 8, but he'll be fine. So after you beat a boss, you get to recruit a new one? Oh, man. These all synergize with Bleed. So he scales with Bleed, and he's a tank. He's a healing tank. Here gets below 50. They inflict bleed on all enemies, and he goes to full health. And there's Ripley, who's more of a damage dealer, but I think Silas could probably replace Nox. The wearer has infinite range, but their taunts are no longer effective. Every second, the wearer gains 2 attack speed and 2 spell power for every hex range. Every critical strike, the wearer gains attack damage. And whenever a hero other than the wearer is healed for at least 1,000 during the fight, they get... Attack speed. Like, yeah, we can re-roll this if we want to. 10 attack isn't bad for critical strikes. But it'd be like Nox, who we're planning on replacing anyway. Because you're not going to crit. I mean, your crit's 35, but, like... You don't want attack damage. Again, I could re-roll these. Are we doing heals? We have some healing, but not a lot. Let's re-roll it once. Critical strike damage. They summon every 3 attacks to do spell damage equal to the critical strike damage. 1% equals 1 spell damage. 30%. This scales with shock, and we just don't have any. I mean, this alone isn't bad, though. Like, the amplification on, like, Vinrak could be really solid. And then pick a relic. Every item reward, we gain 3 free rerolls, but our max flames reduced. No. Elites lose hit points. Spend that to gain gold, or you can now research at a shop. You know, with the Demon Claw. And we can take this and combine with the attack speed. Okay, so we're going to try swapping Nox out for Silas. And see if that helps us out. So we get this every time we go to an event. So like this would be the logical route. There's a fire in there too. Do we lose anything out of fire? I don't think so. And then there's 2 elites right after it too. Yeah, that's not a bad path. Okay. Skeleton Warlock on the furthest hero. Excuse me. Okay. So that hex buff is mana but lose attack speed. That's fine. And then if we take Luco... Oh, we want to swap Nox out as well. So let's level him up right away. He doesn't care about critical strikes. That's actually kind of huge for Vinrak. I'm going to take that, and then... What is Vinrak's current passive? Vinrak currently has... Yeah, I think that's actually fine. Especially because we have amplification. Yeah. Just do the 2 there. So you get less attack speed, but more max mana. So let's put you there. Vinrak can go here. Luco can go here. Put Alec here. Skeleton Warlock's going to target Alec. I think that's fine. Silas needs some items. Which is fine. We'll get there. Attack speed surge. No. Attack speed heal. No, that's heal summons. That's to consume a shock. These are all not great, so I'm going to reroll. Mana regen, flight, gain attack speed, attack damage, and 0.7 attack speed. Attack damage is above 160. So luckily, if you like open this up after a fight, it'll tell you the stats that everything got up to. I think that's fine. We can stack like health on. Yeah, as we find health, we can stack it on Silas. Hopefully generate more healing. So 3. He's still not there, but... So this is Sinister Shock, Quick Arrows. Okay. Okay, that has everyone split up. So hopefully we'll be all right. Luca also needs a little more help, but I think we'll be all right. We gave Luca Magic Steel, I think. Well, let's grab these. Surge Slowdown. -1 max mana. Every second the wearer has a 2% chance per burn and frost. When the wearer receives damage, they have a 30% chance to inflict a... That seems decent. We can combine that with, hopefully, health stuff. There's a shop right there. So, yeah, let's do this. Every 3 seconds, all heroes do... So this is all surge stuff except for that. I mean, this is pretty good for us. Omni crit on everyone. Yeah. So if we enchant one thing... Go with this. We don't have anything for it yet, but hopefully at the shop we get something. Okay, so this is our first shop. Bunch of heroes. Marco's interesting. But we're mostly interested in finding components for what we want to forge. So this, we want to find something to combine with Luco. That might be it. Yeah, that's a good combination for Luco. Crit chance and spell power. We still don't have spell vamp on him, but like magic heal. Then we have this. Heals for 10% of their max HP. Okay, so we're looking for like hit point and defense stuff. Spell power would be interesting. It would heal a little bit. What are these? Heals all heroes for... per summon. Whenever a hero other than the wearers gets below, they get life steal and magic steal equal to... Max mana is halved. Every 2 attack, the wearer gains 2 additional mana. On cast, the mana is increased by 4. Put that on, like... although that gives Vinrak minus hit points. We can put it on Alec. Yeah, I think that'd be fine with Alec. And then we combine, like, that and this. Attack damage... Surge, slowdown, we don't care about. Every attack, the frost, and we're not applying a ton of frost. Attack speed, ethereal damage equal to attack damage. Surge, slowdown, critical strike damage. I could also see this. 16% attack speed on cast. Critical strike chance, generate mana. I could see it on Luco. Especially if we're generating a lot of attacks. Like, if we're casting a lot because of this. And is there something we have we could pair with it? It was... Attack speed would work. Attack damage, attack speed. Just grab pure attack speed if we wanted to. We'd also just do that. I think it's worth picking up. We can't afford anything anyway, but we have options. Receive 12 and a passive reroll. All heroes are stunned for 3 seconds when the fight starts. What are our next 2 fights? No, I'm going to pass. Trade with the guards. Lose 15 and gain 2 enhanced heirlooms. Or fight. So 15 flame. Is there a fire at the end of this map? There's one up here. Let's do it. Extra hit points, spell power, and defense. That's actually pretty alright. So we can go... Let's combine this and the max hit points. That's for Silas. And then spell power and defense. That can also be for him. Okay. Hopefully losing that flame doesn't bite us in the butt. Okay, Night Stalker. They lose spell power, but gain... So we actually want him to target Alec. So... Let's put Luco there. We want Alec to be back here. That's 4 away. We don't want Vinrak there. We can put Nalua there. And then just put Silas here to hopefully get most of that. Oh, we have 23 trophies as well. Okay. Yeah, Silas can get more hit points. Alec is one of our heavier hitters right now. Whenever it gets below, they do bleed. I mean, that heal would really add up. Because, I mean, we're start out at 210. Yeah, that heal is going to add up. We have 16 left. Luco. They get a shield. It go to attack damage and inflicts bleed. Every 4 attacks. And then we have 10 left. I'm going to do it on Silas. I'd like to get our tank a little better. Hero gains lifesteal, attack damage. Not really shielding. He's not really hitting hard with lifesteal, so I guess We just re-roll later. And then Vinrack. Ooh. Silas still went down. Spell power, crit damage, attack speed, mana. Or attack damage, mana. Vinrack, yeah. Spell power is nice too, just a flat spell power. For like Nalua. I think that for Vinrack. -1 max mana, extra defense. Yeah. Then a relic. So this is the first time we've seen this. These mean we have to sacrifice one of our current relics. Those are the better ones. So, all heroes gain additional item slot permanently. A random one does. We also get a legendary recipe and a good heirloom. I think we could probably sacrifice this Hextile buff for that. Silas now has 4 slots. Okay. -50 attack damage. Every attack the wearer does additional 80 ethereal damage. And then spell power and hit points. That seems like a Vinrack item if I've ever seen one. So he loses attack damage, but we put just like pure attack speed on him. Or just like attack. It kind of counters it out. I think that's fine. So then we put that on Vinrack. Because he already has the amplification from that. And then spell power. I'm just going to go here. Or do we want defense on him? He doesn't have a ton of defense. So if we give him this, he goes from 32 to... That's a decent chunk. And then we can go spell power, max hit points to... Probably Nalua would be fine. So Orb Demon. There's a lot of stuff here. We don't have any trophies, so Alec doesn't have to worry about things. Silas, we want to tank. Hits the first area in its path for its spell damage. Summon slimes. Okay. So if we put this here. Can we put... The idea is to try to keep the range damage dealers behind melee so the Orb Demon doesn't hit them. Luco needs help sustaining? Yeah, Luco needs a little help sustaining, but that was still good chunks of damage across the board. I mean, look at... That's just obscene. Every attack, it gains hit points. 35 heal received. I mean, the heal received is big. Did we have any... Luco has life steal through attacks, but no magic steal, which I think is the big one. Do you scale off of your hit points? No. No. Again, we could put it on Luco. We could put like this on Luco to try to keep them alive a little bit longer. I'm going to go with that. And then... Let's see. Where is... Vinrak? Can we level up Vinrak? Is he... We are one short from getting him there. So if we just re-roll a passive then... Maybe we can get Magic Steal or something from this. They gain Life Steal. Life Steal. Active ability twice. I think that's just better. And then Fire. Yeah, I'd like to do the Elite, but I think Fire, it makes the most sense. Every critical strike, they gain spell power. Every hit points, shields received. Attack damage for defense. We're not really stacking defense. All heroes gain 3 spell power per max mana on the hero with the... We lose the 50%, though. Don't care about the energy and spell damage. No. Okay. So if we enhance... Reforce. This is for Silas. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to rest. Just because it's a boss. Okay, so on cast attack speed. I'm going to combine these two. And give it to Luca for now. Luco. Just for a little bit more beef. And then heal received. Amplification, heal received, 30%. You have life steal. Could also just do the heal received on... That kind of makes the most sense. Let Silas be more of a drain tank. Okay, we've kind of neglected Nalua. But everything's starting to come together. Well, we'll find out if it's coming together or not here. Okay, so we got to get these down and then... There's a swipe attack. So I'm going to put Alec over here and Nalua here. And let these guys try to get these down. Because the Skeleton King's going to jump up in the center here. So we don't really want our ranged damage dealers dealing with that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's Luco. Is Vinrak just, like, going in now? Jesus. Yes, Vinrak and Alec were just going in. That's kind of sick. So this is Vinrak. Here does additional splash damage equal to attack damage. And we amplify. Magic Steal. Oh, man, there's so many cool things. Or every attack has a 15% chance to... All of these are so good on them. I'm tempted to go here. It's only every 4 seconds, though. I mean, Magic Steal might just make him... Wait, Magic Steal counts as ethereal damage. That's the play. Ryu. I love Ryu sometimes because he can do, like, ridiculous stuff with shields. It's kind of funny. James, Azar. I think I'll pick Ryu, but I don't anticipate using him. On cast, Aware gains... Ethereal Amplification. 35 attack damage. Oh my goodness. This is basically, how do you want to buff your Vinrac shop? Oh, that's... Okay, that was almost really good. I mean... I gotta go with that. That seems so good. We gain attack speed, slow down, bestiary. Whenever we start the fight, we gain 4 spirit summons. We don't really do anything with summons, though. We can't re-roll the relics. I guess we take that, but... Man, alright, we gotta find something for that, but... And then we probably drop that, and, I don't know, maybe give it to, like, Nalua or something. Okay, so we get extra stuff from events. Did we pick up? Yeah, we picked up the Elite, too. Fortunately, there aren't really any events in a row. Like, we get at most 1. Resting campfire there. Let's go this route. And we have 6 trophies, so... There we go. This is Nalua. Spell damage, 12 mana regen. So 12 times mana regen is 216, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Giant Bug increases all enemies' attack speed. Seems like we'd want that. Alright, so Silas goes here. Luca can go there. We can just move these up into, like, position. Doesn't seem to be any splash damage. Did I put somebody where I shouldn't have? Maybe. They all, like, split, so Alec didn't... So Alec got hit. Did we lose somebody? No, we're all alive. Yeah, okay. Alright, Alec, Vinrac, Nalua. Yeah, Silas isn't there to do damage. Attack speed defense, just flat spell power. Or attack damage and hit points. Actually, I'm gonna do this. And then attack damage, attack speed. Spell power, mana regen. So if we combine this... that... We'll give this to Vinrac. Can't forget Silas has an extra spot, too. Extra attack speed might not go poorly on him. Just so we can get more of these off. And then the spat, that can go on you. Shop? I don't really know what I'm looking for. Deals addition. Hit points. That's an option. Put it on Silas. They gain defense and a shield. 2 attack damage per 2 spell power. -1 attack speed. Per summon. I mean, that's something for sure. But we're not really like right now we're looking to finish up Nalua and Alec, I think. Plus 3 max mana, gains attack damage. That's... Attack... Every attack he takes 70 damage, but like... 10 max mana? So, can I dismantle that? And then purchase that? And then we can recraft this. It's 104 attack speed. His mana is now 24. We'll see. All right, that was an interesting shop. We have 3. Okay, so these are Orc Spinners. Green Spectre. Lich. Alright, we want to spit up the Spinners if we can. So I think that means... Silas there. Luca there. Luca here. So you... Interceptable beams hurt the furthest and the closest... Okay. Is Vinrak just... Maybe he's not doing as much as I thought, but... Never mind. I lied. Holy shit. Okay. Silas. Yeah, Luco. Every critical strike, they gain spell power. Yeah, we could probably drop that. Don't really have anything I want to combine with it right now, though. All right, something to keep in mind. They just lead to the same place. Orb Demon. We can kind of just focus him down. Okay, it's starting to come together, I think. On cast, max mana is increased by 2 and their attack damage is... Oh, man. Jeez. Just like, how often are we going to be casting without the perk that get... Or the passive that we get mana back on attack, though? Like that one right there. Like, we can't trade that because that's the passive for him. Whereas attacks have a chance to cause bleed? The bleed's nice. Again, we could just, like, throw it on Nalua. It's not a super fast attack speed, but that might be enough. Like, it might be okay. We're getting so much Vinrac stuff. It's insane. We don't really want the money. We got that, though. I think this is fine. Is there any... Seeing if there's anything that scales off of max mana. No. Now we'll go with that. So let's enchant... that and then rest. I think we replaced that at some point. We'll see. These guys, this is just a sustained fight. So because of that... Oh, you're now, there's Silas. Probably just more health. Yeah. We have 7 left, which is 35. It's enough for you. Lifesteal, attack damage, or magic steal. There's also... Yeah. I mean, we scale a lot off of attack damage. We'll go with that. Alright, so Silas, you can go here. So these guys use best targeting. Split between heroes hit. So we want to, like, spread out and try not to have too many overlaps in a cone. So I think is roughly this, would be my guess. Okay. We'll give this a shot. Okay, so Nalua still got hit. Vinrac's trying to sustain. Luca went down. We only have to survive for 30 seconds in this fight. Vinrac is not sustaining how I had hoped. Critical strike damage, attack speed, max hit points, attack damage, and spell power. Attack damage, hit points, spell power, hit points, base spell power. Pick a relic. Heroes gain attack speed, but gain max mana? I mean... How do we keep Luco alive? Also Vinrak. He has, like, a lot there. Didn't have as much attack damage as I was hoping, actually. So maybe we actually replace that. We put the amplification back, but there's no... It's just amplification. It's 12 defense. I mean, your crit chance is 101%. I can't complain about that. I'll probably replace that. What's my next? Do I have any shops coming up? No, I have that fight. Go with this for a little bit of defense. We'll replace that. And we have that fold up too. All right, yeah, I'm not happy with that item. The shock is kind of indifferent for us. Okay. Silas goes there. Vinrak goes there. Luca goes there. You get that targeting. We just split these up. Hopefully that gives Vinrak and Luco enough time to start scaling. Vinrak's doing fine. I mean, Silas is doing fine, just healing. Okay, yeah, that worked. Vinrak, Alec. Yeah, this is about what I'm expecting now. Luco's been lackluster this run. I've had some really good Luco runs. Surge, whatever. That could be helpful, because if we are... We have these. Yeah, this could be helpful for Silas. I think... Okay, so ethereally infused attacks. So Vinrak has this. That's really good on him. Luco, that's not good. Just because Luco can't do extra damage now. I'm going to swap these. I think that's going to be the most helpful. All right, fire. We don't have summons. We don't have shocks. Max man. I mean, so if we remove this 50% max mana, Vinrak still has 26, 25, which is pretty high. So that's 50% extra attack damage. All heroes gain full mana, so we just get casts. Let's do this instead. Let's enchant. He'll go bleed, and then we'll just rest. All right, we have 3 trophies. I don't think anyone's really close is the thing. Yeah. That doesn't matter. Okay, so Sapphire Strike to the lowest hit point hero. They have unlimited range. When one dies every 6 seconds. Healed. Okay, so we do want to focus them down. That one hits in a line nearby. Does it use best targeting? Yeah, it does use best targeting. Okay, but the line should be pretty easy to get around. And then Vinrak can go there. Naliwa. This is lowest, and that's just nearby. Do I have any empty item slots? I don't think so. Yeah. All right. Okay, so they moved. He's just... Vinrak's going to go down? No, Vinrak's okay. Because of the time shift. However, Naliwa is not, it seems like. We got time shift again, so things are going to get healed. I mean, it's just a long, sustained fight. Yeah, we got it, though. We're almost at the unlocks. Jesus, Vinrak. Come on, my guy. He almost went down a couple times. The time shift really came in to save him, but he also healed... Is that 5,500, that fight? It's ridiculous. Yeah, Luco never really got off the ground, which is unfortunate. Do another one. So again, I'm going to do this till I have everything unlocked, and then we'll start changing the difficulty and go achievement hunting. Load time does seem to be a little long. It's one thing I'll say about the game. Alrighty, so Dagon, Ilios. Okay, so we saw last run a couple things about Surge. So this is kind of like how it works. Let's see. I don't have energy in that one. Here we go. So Surge in energy, you generate energy through effects and passively at the rate of 15 per second. Whenever it fills up the Surge gauge, when Surge gauge is full, you increase your level by 1 and trigger all of your Surge effects. By default, you can have a cap of 12, and the gauge is reset between fights. But we actually have the beginnings of a summon composition here. So Dagon can summon summons. And then so can Layla. We're going to try that out, see how that goes. We can now research at campfires. Uses 2 campfire actions. We can spend a trophy to get gold. Cube. Whenever we survive a fight, we get more. Or banner collector. Let's go research. Getting extra stuff at campfires, of which we can only get 1 this route. Seems decent. I'm looking at this route. There's 2 elites, a harder one. I guess these are mini bosses, and that's an elite. He's fine. So Layla actually summons a bear. The bear and her share a health pool. The bear is called Teddy, which is amazing. And he just gets bonuses based off of what she does. And then he summons a crystal elemental. But he's also melee. So we can put him there, and then we have a bear. Nice. Zephys summons stuff. So does Okar. Okay. So Zephys, every time he crits with an attack, he summons a water elemental. And he casts Leech Life. So is he a healing tank? Yeah. Do you know what water elementals he summons to instead? Additionally, he taunts the current target. Or Okar, who is a physical damage dealer and also does stuff with crit. Every critical strike, he heals. And all summons are also healed. And he has wolves. Let's go with Okar. Spell power, attack damage, max mana. Attack damage and max hit points. We'll put that on Layla, and then I guess like straight up attack damage would be fine. See, if we put this on Layla, the bear gets extra stuff. And then just a straight up attack damage on him. The wolves get bonus hit points according to him. Bonus attack damage, yeah. And these get hit points, attack damage, same thing. Okay. I haven't really tried a summon build before, so this will be interesting. Dagon. So he wants shields. She wants just hit points and stuff, and he wants crit? Yeah, he wants crit. Giachi doesn't do anything with summons. Neither does Joanna, neither does Atreus. Okay. So we didn't get anything here. Oh, wait. Joanna has summons. I forgot about that. Yeah. Every 2 seconds, Wear has a 6% chance per max mana to get regen. Consumes, we don't have bleeds. Consumes shields. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. So I don't think we do a lot of, like, we don't have any bleeds right now. She does some frost. The only one who's really getting shields is Dagon. But we want him to keep his shields because of this. I think I'm going to reroll these. Heal received. Frost minus attack speed. You're a heal. We could do healing received on Layla. Kind of doubles up. We just do this. Right, we gotta press proceed. Giant Spider. Nocturnal Spectre. Dagon can just go there. Joanna can stay in the back, but we can put, like, you there. And then you to deal with that. And Joanna can just stay there. With all of these summons triggering immediately, we could probably get some, like, on-cast benefits. So Kasara, on-cast, gets spell power. So this stuns. Neria is also melee, tank defense, tank hit points, and uses surge. Not crazy about that. Jalen's also. I don't think we need more melee. Let's go with Kasara for now. But it's not like something I'm super psyched about. Minus max mana. Attack damage, attack speed. Probably for, like, wolves. Attack speed, max hit points, critical damage. That might be useful on Okar. Yeah, you want shields and hit points. Yeah. Joanna has the highest critical right now? That's kind of funny, actually. She doesn't have Omni Crit, though, so we'll just... I guess it doesn't matter. She's still attacking 0.85 times a second. We can just do that. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with Kasara. When the hero gets below, they apply bleed. He also gets full mana. Every third ability, he casts it twice. Or amplification. So he can have a max of 2. Go with the bleed, but I'm not happy about it. Okar is at 4. We can do something with you because we have 6 remaining. Layla, Kasara, Joanna. So this is Layla. Every time the hero critical strikes with his attack, all heroes gain attack speed. Get magic steal. Every 2 attacks, the hero inflicts a shock. Every time they stun. We could give that a shot. Okay. So Helgard. Big Uzi guy. So let's go tag on. You're Joanne. You're Layla. You're fine there. We can put you there and then, like, these two. This gains damage. So it's the first enemy hit, but it gets better the farther away you are. So if I put you, like, here and put Dagon here to hopefully clear him up, that should give you more range. I mean, the stun's going to be nice, especially because we are also going to have shocks, which can stun. So I'm hoping, like, the combination of all of that will work out. So Okar, we want crit on him. It's not bad. Maybe we can swap him with Layla. So Layla got that. We might be able to swap that with Layla. Minus 100 grants an additional mana. The wearer's max mana is increased. Whenever the wearer critical strikes, does 30 ethereal damage if they have at least attack damage. They lose attack damage, but gain amplification. Critical strike and shields received? Maybe. Because the shields received would be big on Dagon. So it's like Okar or that guy. Okay. We have 3. You're only at 4. You're not there yet. Okay. We'll do this and you'll level up after this. Helguard, defensive ritual. Defensive ritual. So you're the issue. You remove mana. Okay. Am I wrong in thinking... I mean, Layla's kind of the tank. But, like, not her. Just the... Just the bear. Okay, so you're going down pretty fast. Yeah, we need to find ways to get you shields. We're actually putting a decent amount of debuffs on them, too, which is something we should keep in mind. This is Joanna. Here's critical strike chance. All summons get attack speed equal to a hero's shield. Okay, so if we have ways to take advantage of that, we can do it. Every 2 seconds per max mana to gain a regen. 35 shields received, yes. And pick a relic. Gain extra mana regen, gain life steal. All heroes gain full mana and cast their active ability twice. We're already casting it. Like, casting it twice would be nice, but we already start with full mana. All heroes gain 6 attack damage for each summon. That seems to be the play. We could combine these two. Or no, not that. Didn't Joanna. Like that. Attacks. I don't want shields to be not yet. I do want something for him though. We'll figure it out, but we have the bait, like we have components to make Dagon fairly decent. Helguard, this is Reaper. Lowest hit point to all heroes struck. Okay. So who is lowest on the team? 1300, 1450, 1300, 1050. Joanna. Okay. Yeah, Dagon's still going down pretty quickly, but he's the only one. Critical strike chance and spell power, attack speed. I don't think we have anyone that wants spell power and crit chance. You want physical stuff. You're kind of just beef. I mean, spell power would help you out a little bit. Yeah, let's take that. Spell power, mana regen, defense, hit points. I mean, hit points are solid on just like Layla in general because the bear shares them. I wonder if there's a value of diminishing returns on defense. So that's 26 reduced damage. So 26% reduced damage is 3.7 per point there. Or, no, I screwed that up, but... If I just do the same one here, 29 reduced damage. So 3 for 5. That's 0.6 efficiency. I think that's 0.7. So yes, there is a value of diminishing returns. So I'm going to take the hit points. I'm going to take this and combine it with that. So you hopefully get more shields now. And then just the hit points for now on Layla. Because I don't really want to do anything with that yet. Okay. Our boss. So we want to try to kill them around the same time. Bronze Drakes. The hero game, that's a good one. Those are both really good. Let's go the attack speed one, but that's nice. We want to be careful. Because Joanna shares a health pool with her summon, if they both get hit by area, that's a big issue. I think we have to, though. Alright, she's actually sustaining fine. Okay. So we got that. Everyone's actually sustaining fine. Holy cow. Worked far better than I thought. We're not worried about surge. Attack damage equal to 160. Critical strike chance for the remainder of the fight. That's definitely an option because we're going to have some, like, for him. Critical strike chance, that's fine, yeah. Pick a relic. Heroes highest max mana. Saddle. All heroes gain... I saw saddle and hoping it was summoned. We're not really stacking those. 500 shield? We'll take that. Okay, so we have this, and we can combine with the attack damage and speed, I think. I think that'll be a fine upgrade for Okar. And then... He has this. He also wants some hit points. So maybe we can do something with that at some point. But for now, I think he's fine. So Joanna goes back. Dagon definitely gets one of these. Big Uzi guy, Orc Shaman. Big Uzi guy, Orc Shaman, Big Uzi guy. Don't think we really have anything else that scales with shields right now. That does. That's interesting. I think we can probably keep her safe. And then we put Kasara back here. Layla can go like roughly there, and then we'll drop him there and have them turn. Okay, they still went after him. That's unfortunate. Or her, that's unfortunate, but... And with this shield, though, she holds up surprisingly well. Every 700 damage dealt by the wearer. No. Stuns their current target for bleed. I think we have a little bit of bleed, but not a ton. Lifesteal. Yeah, but that's now... So it'd be spell damage and ethereal damage, but... I'm gonna re-roll these. I have a fire. Yeah, I have a fire. The wearer gains for every burn on the enemy. Grants an aura. Heroes inside get 25 attack speed. Loses that. Minus 50 attack damage. One more time. Whenever a hero is healed, I can attack speed. 20 magic steal. Wish I could keep rolling, but I don't think I can. I'm going to take this. I'm not happy about it, but it's fine. So we have options here. We can recruit a hero to try to replace Kasara, although she has this. Or we can move our passives around a little bit. Yeah, that's they can't have that. We could swap the defensive wall with electric attacks because he has slightly faster attack speed, or we could just try to get a summon hero. I think I'm going to do that. Nalua, Egar, Yanmar. Nope. Trying to see if one of them is going to be better than Kasara. Like, Kasara gives us an additional place to put our spell damage. Zanmar is also pretty solid. He's a place we can put attack speed. Don't think it was worth, but... twice the amount of shock. Defense equal to team spell power. Every 4 critical strikes, we get a mana regen. Don't care about that. Every critical strike, we get spell power. For every summon on the battlefield, all heroes get plus 15 shield received. Additionally, every 4 seconds, all summons gain attack damage equal to total shield. That seems to be the play. And then... So we need to find ways to start generating shield is the biggest thing. Because we have all this extra shield. We get all this extra shield. But we don't have any shield we're getting. So Kasara, no. Let's do you. So I'm getting attack speed equal to shield. Lifesteal. He does give some of his lifesteal to his crystals. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to summon extra troops. So we don't want you there. We want you off to the side. We want Joanna off to the side. Oh, excuse me. Snuck up on me. Where is the other shield hex? I see one. I see one there. Am I just missing it? Like for the shield, we want that. I think it's right here. It's sharing a spot with that. Okay. Let's do something a little risky. We're going to do this and this. We'll take Okar and put him there. Yeah, there's the troops. I think everyone survived, though. Like, pretty healthily, too. Okay. Recruit a hero, Silas. Cora. Don't really need a tank. Cora's... Okay, so Cora actually could work because she doesn't summon, but she gets benefits based off of them. And she gets a shield as well. Might try her out instead of Kasara. Critical strike damage, has attack speed, equal to the max mana. Every 6 seconds heals all heroes for 5% of the max hit points. Or critical strike damage. I'm going to take this for Okar. Juicy Mango after each fight. Gambler's Key, Candle. I take the mango, but not thrilled. Okay, so we got something that scales off of summons, at least. So we can take this and give a ton of critical strike damage to Okar. He needs more critical strike, but we're getting there. And then shield received. Seems really good on her and him. Because, like, he obviously scales everything with his shield. But he doesn't have ways to get more. Oh, so this is 20% crit chance. I don't think I have a ton. I guess bonus attack speed would come from some of the summons. Okay. I'm going to leave them for now, but there are at least options we have. We can research at a campfire, so we can grab like one here, but there's not a whole lot of other goodies. Those are the only campfires, though. Star, can't get to that one. I guess we get a campfire here. That's fine. Okay, so we don't want... Kasara's getting replaced with Korra. When getting a shield from a source, you heal. Summons bronze drakes, which attack damage. When getting a shield from any source. Get a shield from that. But that's just like one source. It doesn't scale off the size of the shield. I think we're just going to go Bronze Drake. And then you scale with the shield. You scale with the shield. Okar can go here. Korra can go like here. There. And then Layla should be fine. Does the bear get lifesteal? I mean, she does, and that heals him as well. Let's go attack speed. Yeah, he gets attack speed too. Okay, the attack speed doesn't seem to... Like, the shocks don't seem to trigger on both the bear and her, but... Seems like we're cooking. We got stuff going. Attack damage, attack speed, attack damage, crit chance? Or just more... More crit damage? I think just flat crit strike for him will be helpful. So let's go with that. Let's go max hit points. I'm going to drop that for this. The damage. Extra shield, and then that, and then... Let's go ahead and give you some... just flat hit points. Okay, so this, for every summon, we get shield received. Crit chance, defense. Summons a dinosaur when the fight starts. The dinosaur has 20% of the team's total. Gains 10% attack speed for every summon. Also, it counts as 4. I almost want that. Let's do it. Not crazy about upgrading those, so let's actually just research. All heroes gain attack damage for every minus attack speed. The hero with the most defense gets more. $20 attack damage seems pretty solid. So if we go here, we can still grab that, but there's no way for us to get another fire. Or we can grab the shop and then go through this gauntlet. I kind of like that. Take on shield. Joanna's shield. Layla can be back 1. Okar. And then you. This is Hell's Assassin. Split between its target and nearby heroes. Okay, I think this is fine. I want to see the dinosaur. There it is. Nice. Okay. We got the summons going. Every attack receives a shield. I'm going to take that. Now, can we combine it with Dagon? So if we go into here, we want this. I don't want crit chance. Yeah. So that'll be nice. And then I could actually do this. Combined with more hit points. Into that. So now he's got 1900. We'll be shielding more. If we can get a little bit of attack speed on him, that would be big. I thought I was going to see Ripley. Okay. Heal received. It's not bad. Critical strikes. Heals for 25 hit points per attack per summon on the battlefield. We could put that on Korra and then combine something with this. No, we put it on him. We could put it on him. And then, is there any attack speed scaling in here? Yeah, a little bit there. Potentially. Every attack. Yeah, let's grab this. Grab this, and then combine them. Put them on him. So this is crit chance, spell power, crit chance. It's not much for now, but it's something. I guess we could put on Korra so she gets more, but I think that's okay. Wasn't really anything else in here that super interested me. I think Okar is pretty... I guess he still has that. Let's grab that then. More shocks, and then we'll combine this and that. Oops. He really needs more crit chance, but maybe it's... he gets 40% once he gets above 240. I'm also tempted to get that healing one for Layla. Although, when Layla takes damage from any source, I think that's how it would work. Be taking damage because Teddy's taking damage. Then grab this. And then whenever we're here, 35%. 50% of the bonus attack speed. That's the thing. Is like we don't have anyone that's really scaling attack speed. We'll keep an eye out. But that was an alright shop. We got some cool stuff. Here, we're gonna grab this. Big angry guy. Always targets the hero with the lowest hit points. That's fun. Well, Okar, you can be level 3. You get crit chance? Okay, you have some more crit chance now. We have 6, which is 30. We can get there. Mana regen, magic steal, attack speed, crit chance. Let's go attack speed, and then I'm pretty sure Joanna is now the lowest on our team. 1300, 1050. Yeah, I don't know if there's really a way to protect her, unfortunately. I mean, we just do like this. Yeah, he's just gonna go right around, but oh, he got her. Oh man, all right. It was close. So surge node, critical strike chance, attack speed, and life steal. And what's her? So Joanna gets 80. That's above. We can grab this for Joanna. With every shock, all heroes, maybe. Flail, attack damage. I'm going to take this. I feel like another hex style buff would be too much micromanaging and positioning to be effective. Receive 12 and a passive reroll, but all heroes are stunned when the fight starts for 2 seconds. I'm going to say no, because we're doing these fights. Okay, so you, right. This is you. I'm going to put you there and you there. Spread out the rest. Look at all of the summons. This is amazing. We're going to get wrecked by absolutely any area of effect we come across. But for now, it's great. Mana regen, defense. Cora still needs stuff. Okar, Dagon, Layla's okay. Joanna needs stuff and Cora needs stuff. Maybe attack speed on her? And she's going to get a ton because of that, but... Man, I don't like these, but I don't really want to reroll. Let's go with this. I'm going to go with this as well. Eye scroll. Again, that's another one. Ethereal amplification. All heroes gain shield but lose 350. And we do a lot of scaling off of shields. I'm actually going to try that. And then because she gets attack speed steroids from summons, we're going to do this and put it on Cora to help out a little bit. Okay. We go here, we get an elite. Kind of want the elite. So to start out, none of these are great positionings. I guess we can do this. Joanna goes there. Cora, Okar. Eye contact sensitive. The furthest hero that can be intercepted by other heroes. So that should be intercepted. Layla can go like here. We have 2. I don't think 2 can upgrade anything. Now we can get you close. I did not get intercepted, but she didn't care because of the shields, and they just go down. Lifesteal. Yeah, let's grab the lifesteal one. Well, first of all, ew. Those are all not great. All right, let's look at what we got. So you have that. Not crazy about the shocks. That's fine. It keeps him alive, I guess. That's good. That's good. Let's re-roll that on Layla, I think. The gains a shield. That's huge. Yeah, that could be really big. I don't know if Teddy also gets the shield, but if he does, that's busted. So 3 left. Doesn't really matter here. We'll see how this goes. So Reaper with the lowest hit points. So you're standing on a shield thing, so I kind of want to put you there. We'll put you here. Okar, Layla. Layla. Alright, let's see how all the summons do against this now. I mean... And everyone's like full health, except for Joanna, and she still survived an amazing amount. Alright. Max mana minus attack speed, extra attack damage, hit points. I mean, 35 attack speed is huge. Because of this item. Attack damage, max hit points. Could be Layla. I think I'm gonna grab that. She's not really critting. Spell power regen shuriken. All heroes gain crit chance. Sure. So lifesteal and then spell power. So we're gonna combine these two. And then the attack speed. Okay. We have 4 trophies, which is 20 experience. That's a big boy. I don't think 20 gets us anywhere. No. So, green slimes, red slimes. So these are the green slimes. They do spell damage to nearby heroes and healing him. So we can definitely destroy it. You're already on one. That's fine. The other one's there, which is more awkward. So we can actually do this. Okay. We're going to get those things down, which would be nice. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, these aren't, like, huge chunks of damage. It's pretty consistent, though. And, like, we're ridiculously healthy while doing it. So Ripley also scales really well off of summons. If there are summons, he gets 5% attack damage for every summon on the battlefield, which is ridiculous. And I might use him instead of Korra. Because he can also just heal everything. We'll see. Whereas every 3 critical strikes, it gets filled to full. Or Sierra. Alright. We take this. Like, we put crit on this guy. So he gets the new... He gets that. He just starts stacking attack damage. Relic. All heroes get per... So what will his max mana be? So we give him this. His max mana will be 11, which will be the highest. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we want maybe a campfire. So there's a campfire there. We can get one all the way at the end, too. Let's take that. Korra, we still might use you, but I want to try out Ripley. Believe it or not. Every critical strike he deals equal to their defense. All summons gain attack speed equal to 10% of this hero's shield. He's not going to have a ton of shield. I guess we could start him on one. And then we want crit strike on him. So we move him to there. We'll move Joanna to here. We'll forge that up to give it to him. And then Korra had... That was the only thing she had. Okay. We'll see if he can actually do stuff. But I'm hopeful that his attack damage could get absolutely ridiculous. It's only 538. All right, we got to try harder. We'll get it up there. get 1 defense and 5 shield. These aren't great. That's not bad. We could probably use that on... I'm going to throw these in. Probably use that on Joanna. Okay. Specters. 1 spinner. There's a spinner on each side. Okay, so if we go here, we can put Dagon here. Okar should be fine there. Layla there. Okay. He's just absolutely... Okay, we actually have an item on Okar we could put on spell power. I think that's okay. We actually have an item on Okar. Where is it? Yeah. That should be fine. Actually, just going to swap them. And then he's going to get 40% crit chance, which should make that go way up. Do that. So it's 20... Okay, 42% will go up to 82. So we got a dinosaur. I don't know what else we really need. We can actually do some of this. We can start enchanting stuff. Give that a shot. And then... we can do that. And hopefully we're fine until we make it up to the next fire. We're actually going to do this. Dagon can go there. Layla will be put out a little bit. We'll fill her in with this. Okay. We have 8, so we can probably get something to level 4. Let's get Ripley there. He gained life steal. All heroes gain critical strike chance for every summon on the battlefield. Don't mind if I do. Do I even want to... 626! It's getting better. We're getting there. Spell power, attack speed, max hit points. And Layla still kind of needs stuff. Do we have any? We have this. I think this is for Layla. Or that, too. There's a couple things. We have 5 now. Layla. Dagon. Joanna. We missing somebody? Oh, they're in the corner. There we go. So here gains critical strike chance the further they are from other heroes. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll go with that, and we can kind of keep them isolated there. We're going to put Ripley here, Joanna there, put Layla here, and Dagon there. So these guys, every other demon archer targeting the same hero, they get attack speed and damage. That's why we're trying to split it up. Could I have Joanna? No. This is ridiculous. Deals additional 10%. That's a lot of ethereal damage. That's a lot of ethereal damage. Let's do this. Okay. And I think we're pretty well set up. Oh, I gave her the wrong one. All right. Question mark. Right, I have to press progress. Heal to full for 100. Four passive rerolls. There's a lot of good things to like about that. Lose an item of our choice. Just lose like that. And we get 4 passive. Okay. I think you're actually one of them. That's pretty solid. And then Layla. You can get other summons, mana regen, critical strike chance, you gain Omni crit. No. Okar. Can we re-roll that for you? Resurge. So Joanna has that, which is good. Ripley has that. So I think that one on Okar is actually like our target. Don't want Omni crit. Lifesteal. Okay. Wasn't insane, but that's Skeleton Titan. Okay, well we have 4. Is Layla? Put it on you. Rapidly attack additional time. Every time he crits, we only has 20% crit. Oh. Do that. We're actually going to switch these. See how all this goes. We're just not taking damage. I mean, I guess Okar took a little bit up there, but... Attack damage, attack speed? You have lifesteal, lots of crit. Probably Joanna should actually be who we focus on now. I'm not crazy about him. Alright, Seahorse doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah. Bleeds? That could be alright. They start off with a bunch. So, and this is for every 50, so that's 27 spell power. I'm gonna go with the Garnet. No. No. Nope. Okay, so we can either enchant stuff, because we got a lot we can. We can lifesteal, or we can regen. I think I'm going to go with this, and then we're going to heal just to make sure we can get through this. Do we have any empty slots? No, we're all set. Okay. Oh, we got these guys again. All right. Let's... So you are nearby. Your lowest hit point, and you're in a straight line. We have 2 left. I don't think 2 is enough to do anything. No, we're 3 short on that. So I think we just kind of have to sustain through this. But I think he's going to get ridiculous amounts of attack damage if he can stay alive. If he can stay alive... Oh, we're so close. We're 1 run away. Man, Akar did way more damage than I was expecting. Oh, man, we didn't get up to 1,000. I was hoping he'd make it to 1,000. I think in a longer fight, he definitely would have. That was kind of brutal. That was a ridiculous amount of sustain from that, which I was not expecting. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Either doing more Last Flamers Pokemon stuff.